Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's live Q&A. As always, we're going to start with our announcements. So every Wednesday, you can come here and get your questions answered. We don't want you to stay stuck in this community, and you can also be featured as a member spotlight. So make sure that you check the link in the description of this video if you want to be a part of the member spotlight. Also, we have our community networking event the first Tuesday of every month. We did not have one in July. But we're having our next one in August. So make sure you register for that. Come and make some connections, some contacts, and continue to foster our community. Also, this is going to be the #1 place online for Parallel-Preneur powerhouses to hang out and support each other. So I need for you to invite your other fellow Parallel-Preneur pals, your business besties, invite them to join the group. Tonight, we do have a featured member, Miss Rebekah Paris, and we're going to get her brought on here in just one moment. So bear with us as we get her to join us. So what y'all been up to? How was y'all 4th? Let me know in the comments. Say hello to me in the comments as well. What y'all been up to? Hello, hello, hello. Who is joining me right now as we get Rebekah on for us tonight? And I can't wait for her to share with you about her and her products that she offers. It's going to be a good time. So we're going to get Rebekah to join us here momentarily. So for me, I didn't do anything major for the 4th myself. I just rested. I am a self-proclaimed, I'm going to say this is the last time I'm going to say this because I do believe life and death is the power of the tongue, but I am a self-proclaimed workaholic. So I am learning to honor my body. And when I need to rest, I'm going to rest. When I need a timeout, I need a timeout. When I need to, not be present in my business, I'm going to not do that. So nothing major for me. I did get me a good hamburger and a hot dog on the 4th of July, but I just kind of relaxed and really refocused and started setting some boundaries for myself because I am no longer going to be the workaholic that I have just told you that I am. I'm going to work on that. So anybody got any major plans for this summer? Anything going on? Any exciting trips or vacations? Comment in the comments and let me know. If you're in the comments and you got a question, let me know what your let me know what your question is. Rebekah, if you're here, see if they give you the notification where you can request to join the live. And so I can add you on. Because I can't see I see somebody's joined us, but I can't see who it is. So let me know if that is you. Also, so while we're waiting for Rebekah to join us, let me tell you about this fun event that's happening at the end of the month. It's on July 31st at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's called Women Getting What They Want. It is happening July 31st at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The virtual doors open at 9:45. You must register. Invite all of your girlfriends. It's all about women that are running it in the boardroom. However, in the bedroom, not so much. And that's because they don't know how to communicate their needs. They don't know how to necessarily set the mood. And they don't know how to add some fun toys and things into the experience. And I have some phenomenal all-star speakers that will be sharing their knowledge and expertise and answering all your juicy questions that evening. So make sure that you register for that event. I'll make sure I'll put it in the comments. Okay, Miss Rebekah, you said nothing yet. Let me try to invite you on my end. It said I invited you on my end. Hey, Isha, hun, how you doing? Rebekah, look at the bottom of the screen and see if gives you an option where you can ask to come on camera. Isha, how's Kwame? Is he doing okay? Say hello to me in the comments because I know we currently got 3 viewers. However, I don't know who you are. And I would love to say hello to you. Okay, good to know. Good. I'm glad to know that he is doing well. Good stuff. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to see if Rebekah. Okay, okay. Yeah, I get them all the time. I get them because I'm a sweater. And so because of that, if I go outside and walk or do anything that, or work on a hot grill or any of that kind of stuff, I just get bumps all over my face. So I definitely empathize with Kwame for sure about that. So I'm glad that it was all and he's doing better about it. That's good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, what y'all got going on? Let's see. Let's talk. Okay, I just finished up my challenge, and it was all about prospecting to profit, how to get your next client in the next 5 days. And so we talked about various things and various activities that you can do that didn't require any fancy tech or fancy software, just some good old simple prospecting. So it did end on the end of June. However, I am bringing it back in September. So just be on the lookout for that, because I definitely want you to take part of it if you didn't get a chance to take part of it. Okay, Rebekah keeps saying she's not seeing anything that allowing her to join. What's going on? I'm gonna try to invite you again. It says I already invited you, so it's not letting me invite you a second time. Oh, there you are. Uh-oh. I think we got it. I think we got it. We're coming to the virtual stage, if you will. Hey, Rebekah. She's joining. I see it saying adding.
Hi.
Hey,
I
you
had to do it from my
made it.
phone.
Oh, okay.
So I was
Okay.
like, I don't know why I could not do anything on my laptop. That was so weird.
Well, look, we're glad that you made
I'm here.
it. You are here. So, without further ado, I would like to present to some and introduce to other, Miss Rebekah Paris. Hi, Rebekah.
Hi.
So, Rebekah, tell us a little bit about yourself, personally as well as professionally.
Okay, so I actually work at a place called Horizon Industries, which is literally
Hmm.
housed. It's a actual plant I work at, and I'm a
Okay.
product and safety administrator. And
Okay.
about 80 to 85% of the people that work on the floor are completely blind or visually impaired.
Really?
Yes. So pretty freaking awesome to sit there and watch everybody, but it's
Oh
pretty
my
cool.
God.
Yeah.
That is.
So
What?
trust me, it's very humbling working there, you know. But
Yes.
I'm really in charge of, they literally just created this position and I just got it not even a month ago. Excuse
Okay.
me. So it's they're redoing all of their policies. They haven't touched a lot of their policies, all of their safety programs for a couple of years now. And
Oh.
so I literally am going through every single policy. I've got my OSHA certification now,
Mm-hmm.
and I literally go through, read every single policy, and make sure it's up to date with OSHA's requirements.
Oh wow. Okay.
So
Yeah,
it's,
that's
yeah,
important.
yes.
That's a big deal.
Not to mention that's like not only, regulating all the OSHA requirements, but also making sure it's also safe for those that are blind or visually impaired.
Yes.
So that's like a
Oh my.
whole nother level of, right. So um, a lot of my job right now is, of course, just pretty much reading, but also I'm very big about going out on the floor too. And
Okay,
so
good.
a lot of the blind, they actually enjoy torturing me. So they'll blindfold me and put me on machines. And yeah, they have a blast with that. I'm glad they do, because I'm just like nervous and I don't know what. But it's like, it's actually pretty cool that I actually get to do that with them.
Awesome.
And so,
I feel like I want a tour of this plant. Oh my God,
yes,
that is amazing.
oh my God, it is so freaking awesome. Like and then on top of that too, getting to know them too. They're just absolutely amazing. I can't say enough about them, you know. And
Awesome.
so it's a very rewarding job right now. Like, it is very cool.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. So I'm busy with that. And then I'm a truck driver's wife.
Oh,
So yeah.
interesting.
So my husband and I, he's actually local now. He was over the road for 10 years.
Oh
And so for
wow.
the
Okay.
last 6 years, no, sorry, gone 8 years now, He's been local.
Mm-hmm.
So he still works long hours. I mean, he works about 12 to 14 hours a day.
Ooh,
Um,
ouch.
but we actually have completely opposite schedules. So literally the only time I see him is when he's off. And that
Oh,
the days
okay.
vary each week. Um, so it's like my schedule's always working around pretty much his, on the days he's
Mm-hmm.
off and stuff. So it's like, that's actually, one thing I'm actually struggling with too is like when he's home, we're literally together. Not saying it's a
Gotcha.
bad thing, but it's like, babe, I gotta go work on my business a little bit. It's like
Yes.
getting that,
Yeah,
you know
we
what I
we
mean?
we
It's
gonna
like
we gonna dig into that just a little
yes,
bit
thank you.
tonight.
So that was another thing I
Isha
wanted
can
to bring up.
testify too.
Right.
So
And
tell us
so,
about your business.
all right. So I started this in 2018. It
Mm-hmm.
started out as pretty much just body scrubs. So I did
Okay.
anything from sugar, salt, coffee, and then I had to revamp pretty much last year.
Okay.
I realized it wasn't from where I was going with it. It didn't seem like it was a huge need, or there was
Okay.
a lot of education that needed to be put into that for people that I was truly wanting to target.
Okay.
And so trying to narrow that down, so instead of just having just a body scrubs, I ended up adding like body butters to help with moisturizing. Once you get that scrub off, moisturizing and putting that in. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
added
Yeah.
that as an addition. And then I went from that to adding in also bath soaks. I'm a
Oh.
huge bath soak person.
Mm-hmm.
Fridays is don't ask me for nothing. Don't. Friday is my me time. I don't
Mm-hmm.
cook. I tell my husband, I said, "Guess my religion." So I do not cook. I do not cook on Fridays. He knows, don't ask me for anything.
On Fridays.
Yes, do not.
Good. Good.
So
Good. Good.
um, it was he was okay with that. I'm like, look, I'll pick up some Chinese. You'll be all right. So
Yeah.
on
Yeah. As
Fridays,
long as they eat, they'll
right,
be fine.
exactly. So that's my me time. But that was always my bath time, and I love reading. So
Okay.
it's candlelit. I got my book. I got my little music in the background, and I got my
Oh
bubbles.
wow. You got all your stuff. You got
Yes,
all the things. So
yes.
tell us a little bit more about the scrubs and the body butters. Who are they for? What is it certain types of issues that we have with our skin that they're better suited for? Tell us a little bit more about who are the people that gravitate to the product that you have.
Well, first off, it was I literally started because of my mom, pretty much. Um,
Okay.
she has severe allergies, and
Okay.
so everything that she like kind of tested and tried, it was just not working for her. Not to mention she was a diabetic, and she also has high blood pressure. So
Mhm.
we know with all the health and skin issues that can come with having both of those illnesses
Mhm.
or
Mhm.
diseases, if you want to call them. And so, especially with high blood pressure, like I have both as well. Mine is not as severe as
Okay.
my mom's, but I have that as well. And
Mhm.
my blood pressure medicine also has a diuretic in it.
Okay.
So I'm alleviating water like crazy, And so,
Mhm.
but your body needs that water and that moisture,
Mhm.
also good for your skin. And so
Gotcha.
the stuff I started making was also stuff that pertained to helping you keep that moisture in.
Mhm. Mhm.
So the oils and stuff to where you don't look like you just, fried some fried chicken on your hand, like you're looking extra greasy, okay?
Yes.
So I had to
Because we
keep
will
researching.
shine our babies
Right,
up.
exactly. You're getting a little extra shine there. No, we don't need that. um, so trying to find different oils and stuff that really does do well with absorbing into skin, no matter what skin type you have.
Okay.
And so that was the research behind of getting all that too, and then using more essential oils
Mhm.
and looking up, researching their properties and stuff to where it's not too much, but at the same time, you still get a benefit from that. And it ended up working for my mom really well.
Okay.
She
Good.
didn't have issues with
Wow.
breakouts or, anything like that.
Oh,
So she
okay.
absolutely loved it. And so it's just, and then I started doing it for friends, family, just as a little gift. And
Yes.
then someone was like, oh, you should probably start selling that. And I was like, I didn't think of it that time because it was just kind of something fun to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay. And my husband's like, do it. So
Right.
I did.
Yes. Yay for the
There
supportive
was
husband.
exactly, it was a struggle because you you have a mindset of just manufacturing, but you don't have a mindset of marketing. Does that make sense?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
From the start. And so that's one thing I like totally screwed up on. It was like I got all this great stuff, but it ain't going nowhere. So
Well, we're gonna at least try to deal with that just a little bit tonight for sure,
right.
because those products are definitely needed. So, do they pretty much cater to people that have those illnesses or those diseases like high blood pressure and diabetes, or can
No,
it be
I
somebody
just
that just
think
maybe has eczema or trouble skin? Tell
I
me
just
more.
need a mixture. So it's like I don't want to,
Okay.
especially when it comes to the whole FDA compliance as well. I don't want to sit there and say, "Oh, this will
Good
help
point.
you cure this." It's also
Okay.
it can help with. So I try to add that in there
Mm.
sometimes, but I don't. I don't want people thinking, "Oh, that's what she said is going to do this." No, does that
Okay.
make
Good
sense?
point.
So
So
it's like,
tell me this. Yes, it totally makes sense so that we can clear it up for the audience. What are like maybe one of the number one complaints of people that purchase your product and they no longer have those issues? So what is something that they may be saying to you and then you provide the solution via your product and then your product is helping them get the result that they didn't have prior to your product. So what's one of the things that people kind of come to you and say, hey, this is what I'm struggling with, or this is what my skin is doing. So then we can
um,
kind of help.
dry
Uh,
skin and
okay.
ashiness. That was
So,
like, the bigger two, because that's something I also, struggle with.
okay.
I was like, my elbows look like I've been knocking, brick. So it's like,
You're so funny. I
that was
love it.
also one of the things that it helped with. And so
Okay.
that's what it's like. I kind of tried to tailor to a lot of that as well. But at the
Mhm.
same time, it's
It has some
also,
other.
right. It also helped with other things that I wanted people to also know and understand.
Okay, awesome. So, ladies and men, if you're struggling in the area of ashiness or dry skin, you need to reach out to Rebekah and get this whole regimen. Her, body scrubs, and then it'll get rid of the things, and then it'll get her body butters as well, and then take a page out of her book and have a self-care day and do her bath soaks as well. So, Rebekah, share with everyone how they can connect with you, whether they want to purchase the product or they want to learn more about your product and your business. How can they connect with you on social media or via your website?
All right. Well, I am on Facebook and Instagram. I'm trying to narrow down which one I want to like truly focus on.
Okay.
And also, like my Facebook and Instagram, both of them are Scrub Me Clean LLC. They're both easy, great, easy to find. And then my
Okay.
website,
Scrub Me
literally,
Clean LLC, right?
yes, that is it.
Okay. Awesome.
And then that's literally the website as well.
Okay, awesome. So, like I said, men and women, if you're struggling with dry skin or ashiness and you don't want you or your children or your wife shining like that leather, you need to reach out to Rebekah, Scrub Me Clean LLC, on Facebook as well as Instagram, as well as that's her website to learn more about her products that she has to offer to solve those problems of dry skin and ashy skin. Okay, Miss Rebekah, in true live Q&A fashion, what question can I answer? What's the one question that I can answer for you tonight?
Okay. How do I narrow down true marketing for either Instagram or Facebook? I have no idea. It's like I do both. They're pretty much the same content, of course, but I'm not generating from either one. And so it's like I don't know if I should truly just focus on one and then add in the next one later once I get that going, or keep both of them up.
Okay. So your question is, how do you narrow down if you should keep both your Facebook and Instagram profiles to market your products is the question pretty much. Should you keep both? Should you take one down and only focus on the other? And once you get one doing what you want it to do, then you can do the other. So how do you feel about if you keep both platforms, but maybe you spend 70% on one and 30% on the other? So that you are like kind of focusing a little bit more on one, but you're not removing all the content, or people might have been, let's just say people are following you on Facebook, but you decide to do Instagram. You don't want the people on Facebook to be like, well, where did she go?
Right.
What happened? Because that's their platform of choice.
Right.
Right?
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
So are you leaning, so what is your thoughts about keeping both, but maybe putting more energy on one over the other?
No, that's perfectly fine with me.
Okay, which one, because I'm all about creating the action steps, right? So which one do you want to focus, or which one do you think is best suited for the fact that you have a product-based business?
I am actually liking Instagram more than I am with Facebook.
Okay. I'm team what you like, because it makes it easier for you to do it.
Right.
Okay, so your focus is going to be on, or more of your focus, let's just say, is going to be on Instagram, and you're going to still keep your Facebook presence.
Okay.
But just ensuring that you're being intentional with anything that you're posting on Instagram. Not necessarily talking about buy, but share your story. Share how you got into the product. Share, how they serve. Talk about your self-care days and how the bath salts play into that, right? So share a little bit of all of it.
Okay.
Not just, this is my product, you should buy it.
Mm-hmm. That's another thing I struggle with. I hate being on the camera.
Well, you did a good job tonight. I don't know why you're hating it.
It is, I don't know. It's like all of a sudden it's like I will sit there and like I get in probably about 3:30, 4 o'clock, cook dinner, and then it's like, okay, I will focus on, all right, trying to do this. And then I will redo stuff over and over again. And I'm like, oh my God, this looks absolutely ridiculous. Like it is just, and I'm probably
Okay.
overthinking it. That's probably
Okay.
100% the problem. But it's like, oh my God. So I literally will start following people that I'm like, okay, I love how they did that. And I will try to not so much mimic it, but also put my
Right.
craziness into it, so it's like, it's me. And it's just
Yes.
like, no, this ain't working.
So from the mimicking or using them as inspiration, let's say, for example, so we can use them as inspiration from how their aesthetic of their page look. But when it comes to creating the content, that's where you have to bring yourself into it.
Right.
And by you doing that, then it kind of, you may not have that whole comparing it to body butter seller A comparing to yours, because if you just getting inspiration from the aesthetic, how they set up the grid, or how they, if they post words and images and words and image, however they setting that up, but you're adding your flair, your craziness. I love your post that I see on Facebook. I think adding that into it is going to also help you stand out. Like, talk about the fact that we don't want to be shiny. Like, that's real. That's what we talk about. If we was to go in the store and buy a new product, we'd be like, I'm struggling with this and I don't want to be shiny. How much oil is in it, or what is gonna, I don't want to be too shiny because I don't want the oil to stain my clothes. Like, you can't, I mean, if you know a secret to get oil out of clothes, please share. But I'm just saying,
Right.
you like that part. So we're clear on, you're going to keep presence on both platforms.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to focus on IG because that's your platform of preference. You're going to still look to help your creative juices flow inspiration from other Instagram feeds, but you're going to add your crazy to it.
Yes.
What other questions can I ask?
Okay.
There's been a light bulb.
I know, right? All right. So as far as, how do I ask this? How often should it be that I post about actual product stuff? But I'm also big on ingredients. Like I like to know what's in my stuff. And so that's one thing I've actually been trying to work on. I tried one already, but just the actual benefits of, I think I did one. I think I'm working on one that's just coconut oil,
Right.
and then adding in like all the just small little benefits that it's easy to read, but also
Yes.
I want people to know too about each product, what's actually, of course, in each product,
Mm-hmm.
and then the benefits, but how to actually make it to where it's also simple.
Okay. So I think you're right on. When you say, okay, you're talking about coconut oil. So maybe you have a picture of coconut oil and you got three, major bullets or emojis highlighting the big major benefits. And then, as if people keep reading from there, then you can talk a little bit more about, why you choose coconut oil over almond oil or whatever the case may be. But I think in the very beginning, to capture their attention, you got to talk about, why should they even care? Like, why should they even care to know
Okay,
why that you got coconut oil in your product?
gotcha.
That makes sense.
Yes, yeah.
Light bulb
So
number
really,
two.
truly highlighting those benefits.
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
Highlighting those benefits immediately
gotcha. Okay,
because, we're everything is buying for our time. So you want to capture their time as, capture them as soon as they hit the feed. You don't want them to read a long post or a lot of text before they even know why. What's the point?
right.
Lead with that. Just like the weight loss commercials. They lead with you being in the bathing suit or having the sexy man or whatever. They don't lead with you're going to work out this many times a day for this many minutes. They not doing that. And you shouldn't
Right.
either.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
So, Miss Rebekah, do you feel that you are clear on what your next step is as far as how to handle Facebook and Instagram to promote and market your business?
Definitely.
Do you feel confident in moving forward on what you have to do that?
Yes.
Now that you're clear and you're confident, do you feel you can get the cash in your business so God gets the glory?
Yes.
I'm gonna say my job's not done if she doesn't feel it. But she said yes. So my job is done here. Thank you so much, Rebekah, for joining
Oh,
me
thank you.
live and sharing about your business and letting your crazy personality show. This is awesome. I really appreciate that. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, if you're struggling with dry or ashy skin, reach out to Rebekah, Scrub Me Clean LLC on Facebook as well as Instagram. And that's also her website. All right. Till the next time, be profitable and be blessed. Bye for now.
All right. Thank you.
And bye.